What's up, guys? So I'm back with another video. Today is there we go. Today is March 4th, 2016, and tomorrow I will be 5 months on testosterone. So today is gonna be my little update video. Before I get into the changes, I kind of want to let you guys know what's going on. So I recently moved back to Maryland from Nevada about almost 2 weeks ago. So when I came down here, I kind of came down here like literally such short notice. I wasn't able to get a new prescription or anything for testosterone. So when I came down here, I had to come down here with the testosterone that I have left. And it wasn't a lot, honestly. It was barely enough for my, for a shot. And it wasn't even like the full dosage. It was like a little bit less than the dosage. And I took that, I did my shot a few days after I came down to Maryland. So I didn't have any testosterone left. I was supposed to do my shot on Wednesday, but because I haven't had any, I haven't been able to do it, so I'm a week and 2 days late. So when I came down here, like I said, I wasn't able to get a prescription, so I called the pharmacy up there and tried to see if I could maybe get my refill, because I had a few refills left on my old prescription. So I wanted to see if maybe I could get it like filled down here or something, or if they could send the prescription over here. Apparently they couldn't do that because testosterone is a controlled substance, so I would need to go back down there to get it refilled. So I called my doctor to see if maybe they could fax me a prescription down here, just so I could have like testosterone to last me until I could find a doctor and I could get all my insurance like transferred to Maryland instead of Nevada. So I have to wait for a call back from them to figure out if they're going to be able to approve it, and if they can't approve it, I have to figure out a way to get my insurance info, because like I said, since I came down here such short notice, I was in such a rush. I kind of forgot some things back in Nevada, and one of them was my insurance card. So if I get approved, I have to figure out how to get the info for my insurance, and if I don't get approved, I have to like I said, get my insurance transferred to insurance down here, and then I have to find a doctor down here. But down here in Maryland, I know they do it a lot differently, like going about like getting testosterone, getting prescribed it, and all that other shit. They do it differently. I know down here you have to go through like an endocrinologist or something like that. In Nevada, I went to a clinic, and in that clinic they help out a lot of trans people. So if you guys saw my video before, the first day I went, they prescribed me testosterone that same day. I was able to start that same day. So down here, the system and all that other shit is different, so I need to figure out how to get testosterone and shit prescribed down here. So I might have to stop taking, well, I'm going to start taking hormones for a little bit so I can figure all of that shit out. Hopefully it's not that long, because I am starting to have the testosterone withdrawals, and honestly, it's sucking. I'm getting like really moody and emotional and stuff like that. I hate it, but until I could get everything figured out, there's not really much I could do. So yeah, that's been going on. But yeah, let's go into the changes. So physical changes and stuff like that, you guys can tell my voice has dropped. My Adam's apple is definitely more noticeable than before. Like now I don't have to put my neck back, you could just kind of see it. It's right there. So that's cool. Facial hair is definitely coming in a lot more. If I go to the light, you guys can actually see the shadow of my mustache where it's coming in. My beard, I have a full-on beard now, and the hairs get hella long. I actually have to cut them now. I got a lot more sideburns. My sideburns come in a lot more. I just shaved like not too long ago, so there's not really much to show. But my sideburns definitely do come in a lot more. I get a lot more peach fuzz up here. Few hairs down here, mostly peach fuzz. My jawline has definitely gotten more defined. I've noticed that. What else? Shoulders continue to get broadened, like more broad, I guess. I haven't been working out again, so my arms, I don't know if they've gotten bigger. You could tell the muscles a lot more defined now. So yeah, my arms have gotten a little bit bigger. Oh, a lot, but yeah. Chest is definitely continuing to get smaller. I've noticed they're turning a lot more into pec. My chest is turning a lot more into pecs. Like it's getting a lot more muscular. So that's pretty cool. The veins on my hands and arms stick out a lot more. I've noticed my hands, or at least I think my hands have gotten bigger. I don't really know. Personally, I feel like they have gotten a little bit bigger than what they used to be. I don't know. I know of like when I shake hands, my handshake has gotten like a lot stronger. Like the grip is a lot stronger. So muscles definitely coming in. Body hair, not as much chest hair because I wear the binder and stuff like that. I am getting a lot more body acne though. I don't know if that has anything to do with the fact that I wear the binder so much, because I get like a lot of acne down here and like on my chest and a lot more on my back. Acne on my face is kind of sort of like, I got a big pimple right here. I don't really break out as much, but when I do, like, it's like just like 2 or 3 pimples. I get like, but that's like about it. So acne is kind of starting to go down a little bit, which I'm loving a lot. Happy trail, I definitely, like, you can actually see my happy trail now. Like, there's a lot more hairs, they're a lot more darker, a lot more thicker. Leg hair, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but I'll come to the light. But I have a lot more leg hair now. Sorry if my legs are kind of ashy. But yeah, a lot more leg hair. I got a lot more arm hair now. Like, I've noticed I'm getting hair, like, right here. And I used to, like, never get hair down here. Like, the hair starts from right here and then it goes over like that. I never used to get hair right there. The hair would kind of just stop, like, right here. And now it's, like, hair all right here. I've gotten a lot more arm hair. It has gotten thinner, like, in my hair in general. All my body hair, even the hair on my head, has gotten a lot thinner. The hair on my head has gotten a lot wavier than it used to be. I used to have really thick hair. Now it's getting more wavy and straight. What other physical changes? Strength, still getting stronger. There's not really much physical changes that I've noticed. Growth, of course, it has grown a little bit since I started testosterone. It's grown a couple of inches. I mean, not inches, centimeters. So it has gotten a little bigger. He kind of just like sticks out now. When I notice that when I wake up, I have a lot, like, I wake up with morning wood a lot more often than I used to. So sex drive, still going up. Well, now that I'm having the testosterone withdrawal, my sex drive has gone down a little bit. So there's that. Physical changes, there's not much from last month. Emotional changes, I've noticed I still just don't really care for shit as much as I used to. For example, recently I had a lot of issues going on with my family, and before testosterone I was very family oriented. Like, I cared a lot about what my family thought about me and like what they said about me. But recently, like I said, we were having problems. They were basically saying a bunch of negativity, like negative stuff, like, just really hurtful stuff that honestly before would have like tore me apart. Especially because a lot of it was coming from my mom, and before testosterone, me and my mom were like this. Even after testosterone, like, we were still kind of close. I used to call her like on a daily basis, because I wanted her to kind of in a way go through the transition with me, so that way, like, I don't just one day she sees me and hears me and I'm still kind of feminine, and then like 5 months later I'm like completely different. I didn't want to like have that happen, because I know how she would react to seeing me now and hearing me now. Don't get me wrong, my mom was very supportive and accepting of me. She did tell me to stop hormones for a little bit, or she wanted me to stop taking hormones because she wasn't ready for the changes and stuff like that, which is why I used to call her, so it would make the changes for her easier. But because after everything that was said and stuff like that, I honestly just cut my entire family off. Like, I don't talk to anybody in my family. I mean, I talk to my nieces and nephews here and there, but majority of I don't talk to any of my siblings anymore. I'm the youngest of 8, so I don't talk to any of them. I don't even talk to my mom anymore, and honestly, before testosterone, that would have killed me so much. Like, having my mom in my life meant so much to me, and honestly, it still does. Like, I love her to death. I will still kill for her. She's still my hero. That's still my mom. If she ever needs anything, of course I'll always be here. But I did push her out of my life because I have enough stuff going on in my life, and I don't need any more negativity, especially not from the people who I thought were supposed to love me and care about me unconditionally, no matter what I go through, no matter what I do. But it didn't turn, or that's not how shit went down, so I kind of just pushed them away. And before testosterone, like I said, it would have killed me. Now, I don't really care. Like, if you're going to be a part of my life, then I want you to bring positive vibes to my life. Like, be positive, be somebody who's going to help me, not try and bring me down, not be negative and stuff like that. So now that I'm on testosterone, the fact that I don't talk to my family, like not even my mom, it doesn't bother me at all. Like, right now, I don't really care that I don't talk to them. All I care about is just working on myself, making myself who I want to be and who I know I'm meant to be. So I know because of testosterone, that's changed a lot, because like I said before, I would be crying right now. I mean, I cried yesterday because I was talking to somebody about like my mom and stuff. And I think because of the testosterone withdrawals, like it really hit me. Like, you know, I don't talk to my mom and shit like that. So the testosterone, I noticed, is changing that a lot. So I have become a lot more careless with certain things. Don't get me wrong, I'm still the same sweetheart. I'm still the same nice guy when I want it. Or like, if you give me a reason to be nice to you, if you give me a reason to be a total dickhead to you, I am literally the biggest asshole you could ever meet. That's changed a lot. I'm not as forgiving as I used to be. So I am more of a dick sometimes. Like, if you give me a reason to be a dick, I will be the biggest asshole you can ever meet. So that's changed a lot. What else has changed emotionally? Relationship-wise, like, when it comes to relationships, before, I used to be the really emotional, attached kind of guy. Like, I used to get attached to people really easily. Now, it's not like that. Like, even if I have feelings for somebody, if I see that shit isn't working out, I will just cut them off. Like I said, I don't need any more of that negativity in my life. So I will just cut them off, even if I do love them, even if I do care about them. And before testosterone, when it came to relationships, if I was attached to somebody, it was a lot harder for me to let go of them. So that's changed. I am single again. So I'm honestly, now I'm like, before testosterone, I would always like I always felt like I needed that emotional connection, that attention with somebody. And now that I'm on testosterone, I really don't care if I get if I get the affection or the attention that I would get in a relationship. I mean, don't get me wrong, I miss it, but I don't really care for it. I could deal with it. So there's that. I've noticed my anxiety and my other disorders, like my anxiety, depression, bipolar, and all that other stuff, has gotten a lot better. Well, it was a lot better. Now that I am having the withdrawals, it's getting back to the way it used to be. So that changed. And yeah, honestly, there's not really much changes from this month to last month, except for the changes that are happening now because of the withdrawals. But other than that, that's really all the changes. So yeah, I guess I will keep you guys updated on the whole testosterone thing. I'll be posting videos up whenever I get information and stuff like that. I'll let you guys know how that's going. And for all of those of you who watch my videos that live in Maryland, I was wondering if you guys have any resources, or if you guys have any information on how I could maybe go about getting back on testosterone, or finding a doctor, or just anything that could help. Please, please, please give me a message. I am completely lost, and there's only so much Google could do, because you have to ask certain questions, or the right questions, or look up the right things. So if you guys have any information at all, I would really appreciate it if you guys could just message me, just help me out. Anything would help, really. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'll be posting up, like I said, update videos to let you guys know how everything's going. But until then, that's it. So, peace out, guys.